Hello and welcome to my minuscule Mauser collection video. Just thought I would take the time to give a little preview of what I have for my Mauser collection. It would be a lot larger if I had more funds, but unfortunately I don't. I figured it was a good time. I told my wife I was going to make this video, and she said she was going to watch The Biggest Loser. And I was just really happy that when she went to the other room to watch the TV show instead of sitting here and looking at me. So I think I've got her fooled. So I just want to give you a little look at what I have for my Mausers. So, oh, and by the way, I make my Mausers wear socks, all my rifles. So that's what a rifle looks like when it's wearing a Dollar Tree sock, pair of socks from Dollar Tree. So I can throw that in there, dump them in the safe, then nothing's banging into each other and getting everything all dented up. Spend $1, and it helps protect the rifle. Thought it was a good idea. That is actually M44 Mauser that's in there. As you can see, the little Enfield lurking in the background there. It's a nice, very nice gun. Only one gun. I'll probably do a video on this at some other point. But for now, we're doing the Mauser. So let's start off with the most newly acquired rifle I have here. This is a Mauser M48. I just wanted to get a nice Mauser rifle, a nice shooter. Something that I don't really have to worry about. I'm sure the collector value is not very large on this one. But it's a nice. A Mauser's always a great rifle. You can go out to the range and shoot, and they're very accurate, far more accurate than I am. But just a beautiful, well-built rifle, and really, what a great deal this rifle is. They're under $300 for this rifle. The bore is like new on this thing. All the numbers match, except for there's a lined out, I think, a force match on the butt plate. But honestly, probably doesn't even matter on a rifle like this because its value is as a shooter. But just such a great rifle, such great condition. And I still got one with it. Still has the crest. They didn't grind it out. Some of them will grind out the Yugo crest. Don't know why. So just a real nice rifle. Probably a lot of cosmoline inside the stock too, because it tends to be runs a little heavier than some of the other ones I got here. So that's enough with that one. Now we'll go to a rifle I've had for quite a while. It's a great shooter. The bore's pretty good. Well, it's not as good as the Yugo one there, but the Yugo one looks like they barely used it. But this is a K98, and the year is, I probably should have remembered this before 1938, from factory 237. Nice rifle. It does have import marks. It's a Century import. I've owned this rifle probably for over 20 years. It's a nice shooting rifle. I like the stock. It fits your hand well. I don't know. I'm sure you guys are pretty familiar with the Mausers. But they're fantastic rifles. Well, most of the military surplus ones are pretty awesome. But this one's a really nice rifle. I really enjoy shooting it. It's in pretty good shape. It still has all the proof marks on it. They weren't peened out or anything like that. Not that anyone really needs to see frickin' swastikas anymore, but hey, it's just a little bit of history. Even though obviously no one really believes in the crap that they did, but it is just a nice piece of history. It has all the proof marks and everything still on it. I don't believe the bolt matches the rest of the rifle, but the stock actually has numbers in it that matches the receiver. But pretty nice rifle. I'm not even sure what it's worth. Probably worth more to me, just from what I like. Just from liking the gun. The next rifle I have is a Gewehr 98. I picked this one up fairly recently. and I just saw it and I just fell in love with it. And these rifles shoot fantastic. You bring it out to the range, and I mean, I'm not the world's greatest shot, but just, you know, just standing up offhand, shooting at a 12-inch gun at 100 yards, and you hit it almost like every time. And you should see that thing with the Turkish ammo I have. The gun goes flying up in the air. That's pretty hot ammo. This stuff is moving pretty good, I think. It even moves it more than the Mauser does. So anyways, this is the Gewehr 98. Now this one is actually probably pretty good for collectors. Every number matches on it. And it's in very good shape. The bore is excellent. It's just real nice. I did notice though, even though this one is a... Oh, let's see if we can focus into here. Try to get that. Well, it's a new camera. We're getting used to it. I believe it's a 1916 Oberndorf. All the numbers match. Now I did notice though on the rear sight here, I'm sure people can probably fill me in that know a little more about Mausers than I do. Obviously it looks like this rifle probably went back after World War I, and they probably refitted it with a newer model sight, because usually it would have like the roller coaster sight, I would assume, for a 1916. The numbers on the sight do match the rest of the rifle. So what they probably did is they said, hey, you know, they put it in and that's the number of the gun, and matched it up for that. So anyways, but great bore, nice shooter. Looks like it's got a little bit of piece of paint or something on the top of the bolt. I haven't cleaned it. This is the way I got it. I've cleaned it after I shot it, but this is pretty much the condition it's been in. The stock matches too. There'll be numbers on the stock. I think it's on the very bottom of the stock. They'll even have like I think they have a print of the crown or whatever there. And then we look at the numbers here. Sorry about my poor camera work. So those numbers match everything, and I believe that nothing's lined out. The only thing I think is not 100% original has got to be that sight. I'm missing one of the little loop for the sling, because this one over here, we'll need to get one of those, but I'm sure those aren't numbered, so it won't matter when I grab another one. But anyways, great rifle. These Mausers are fantastic. They shoot real well. I mean, what can you say? It's a Mauser. I mean, most of the military rifles I think are quite nice, but that Mauser's, yeah, probably one of the best ones. As far as a bolt-action rifle, that's where a lot of modern-day rifles are based after the Mauser action right now. So, you know, they also have the Enfield over there, which maybe in another video I'll get more into that one, which is another fantastic action on the rifle too. That one nothing matches. I believe it went through the, like after the war it got refitted because the barrels are 46. It says 46 on it when they refit it, but originally the stock was 1916 and the barrel's 46 and the receiver's 1941. So, but still, you know what? If you could look down the bore, well, not the bore, I guess, through the wood, and see what that rifle saw, it would be pretty amazing. So, anyways, just thought I'd give you a little video showing you of my Mausers. I've done a lot with the Mauser videos, probably because I have a lot of them. But these guys are probably worth more than the rest of my Mausers. But anyways, let me know what you think. And if you have any information on the site, on how it's changed, I mean, if somebody's really an expert out there can give me a little, educate me a little bit, so I know a little bit better what I'm talking about, that'd be great. But anyways, thanks a lot for watching. If you liked the video, put a like on it, doesn't hurt. So we'll see you next time when I do another video. Okay, bye.